Your 3 p.m. energy crash isn't genetics, it's your morning breakfast choice. A 2023 Stanford study tracked 1,000 people and found 89% who ate protein-rich snacks never experienced afternoon crashes. These 10 energy-boosting snacks to power your day work by stabilizing insulin response. Here's exactly how your body processes each one. Blue zone populations, who live to 100 plus regularly, snack very differently than Americans. So, Sardinians eat almonds and sheep cheese every day, and their average lifespan is about 84 years. Meanwhile, Okinawans pair sweet potatoes with edamame, and they actually have the highest centenarian rate in the world. The Mediterranean Diet Study, which included 7,447 people, showed 32% fewer energy fluctuations. Modern research now explains the metabolic mechanisms behind their sustained vitality. Almonds work by triggering GLP-1 hormone release, your body's natural appetite regulator. So each 1-ounce serving, which is about 23 almonds, delivers 6 grams of protein and 14 grams of healthy fats. That's honestly pretty impressive for such a small snack. UC Davis research actually found that almond eaters had 23% more stable blood glucose. That's a pretty big deal if you're trying to keep your energy steady. The magnesium, 76 milligrams per ounce, activates over 300 enzymes, including those that convert food to ATP energy. And get this, the cost is just 75 cents per serving compared to $3.50 for energy drinks. That's a huge difference, both for your wallet and your health. Greek yogurt triggers leucine pathways, the amino acid that prevents muscle breakdown during energy dips. Choose 2% fat versions, with about 150 calories and 20 grams of protein per 3/4 cup serving. Harvard's 12-year study of 120,000 people linked daily yogurt to sustained energy levels. So, just add about half a cup of berries for anthocyanins. These are compounds that, can actually improve blood flow to the brain within about 2 hours. But, just a heads up, if you're lactose intolerant, it's best to choose plant-based alternatives. Hard-boiled eggs provide the highest biological value protein, with a score of 100 out of 100. One large egg contains all 9 essential amino acids that your body simply can't make on its own. So, the B12, about 0.6 micrograms, specifically helps convert homocysteine into energy-producing compounds. But, prepping eggs does take a bit of planning ahead. The solution? Just batch cook a dozen eggs on Sunday, and you can store them for up to 5 days maximum. Trail mix works by releasing energy in stages, which sports nutritionists actually call fuel layering. It's kind of neat how it keeps you fueled longer. The optimal ratio for trail mix is 40% nuts for immediate fats, 30% seeds for sustained protein, and 30% unsweetened dried fruit for quick glucose. It's a super simple formula that really works. So, you'll want to avoid store versions with added sugar, which can have an average of 12 grams per serving. Making your own trail mix costs about $2.50, compared to $4.99 at retail. And portion control is key here, a 1/4 cup maximum since trail mix tends to be pretty calorie-dense. Banana with 2 tablespoons of natural peanut butter actually creates what's called the glycemic buffer effect. The banana's glucose, about 14 grams, gives you immediate fuel, while the protein and fats in peanut butter slow absorption by 40 to 60 minutes. Potassium, which is about 422 milligrams, actually helps prevent that energy-draining muscle fatigue. And timing really does matter here. 30 to 45 minutes before your workout is ideal for peak performance. Just try to avoid having it within 2 hours of sleep since it can disrupt your rest. Dark chocolate with 70% or more cacao increases cerebral blood flow by about 8% within 2 hours. Yeah, that's actually verified by fMRI scans. Flavanols specifically work to dilate your blood vessels, which means more oxygen gets delivered to your brain tissue. So the effective dose is about 20 to 30 grams daily, which is basically 2 small squares. And quality really does matter. Try to choose single-origin chocolate with fewer than 5 ingredients. Just remember, it's high in calories, around 150 per ounce, and honestly, it can affect your sleep if you eat it after 3 p.m. An apple with 2 tablespoons of almond butter, well, it actually demonstrates the perfect fiber-to-fat ratios for, sustained energy. The pectin in an apple, about 4 grams of fiber, slows down sugar absorption, which helps prevent that typical 90-minute glucose spike and crash cycle. Almond butter provides 8 grams of protein and 16 grams of healthy fats. This combination sustains your energy for 3 to 4 hours, compared to just 45 minutes for an apple alone. Choose organic apples since they have the lowest pesticide residue, and look for almond butters with only almonds listed as the ingredient. Cottage cheese delivers casein protein, the time-release protein that, feeds your muscles for 6 to 8 hours. A half cup provides 14 grams of protein, 5 grams of carbs, and 81 calories. Studies show that casein helps prevent muscle breakdown during extended periods without food. You can add berries for vitamin C, which boosts iron absorption. And for those on a budget, cottage cheese is often 50% cheaper than Greek yogurt per gram of protein. So, avocado toast with hemp seeds actually combines 3 energy-supporting mechanisms all at once. Avocado's oleic acid, improves nutrient absorption by about 15 times. And hemp seeds, they provide all 20 amino acids plus omega-3s in that ideal 3-to-1 ratio. Go for Ezekiel bread, since sprouted grains are just easier to digest. For the portion, use half an avocado and 1 tablespoon of hemp seeds. And hey, the cost is around $2.50 per serving, but a budget-friendly alternative is hummus with seeds. Energy balls made from oats, dates, and nut butter work through complex carb glycemic management. Steel-cut oats release glucose steadily over 4 hours compared to instant versions, which only take about 30 minutes. Medjool dates add potassium and natural sugars, but, without that fructose overload. The recipe ratio is 1 cup oats, 8 dates, and 3 tablespoons of nut butter. You'll make 20 balls, freeze them individually, and just grab one whenever you need it. Protein timing affects energy more than total daily intake, according to metabolic research. So it's best to consume 15 to 25 grams of protein every 3 to 4 hours to maintain your amino acid pools. Your cortisol naturally peaks at 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. Strategic snacking during these windows prevents energy crashes. Oh, and remember, there's individual variation, so track your personal energy patterns for 1 week to optimize timing. Energy consistency isn't willpower. It's understanding your metabolic operating system. These 10 energy-boosting snacks to power your day work with your biology, not against it like processed alternatives that hijack insulin pathways. Small changes compound. People who switch just 2 snacks weekly report 40% more consistent energy within 2 weeks. Start with your lowest effort option first. Success builds momentum. Even replacing 1 processed snack creates measurable metabolic improvements within 72 hours. Like this if you're implementing evidence-based nutrition changes. Subscribe for more research-backed content that actually works in real life.